Paving this shit crank.
What's up, family? This story comes out of Breitbart News. I like Breitbart because they seem to know exactly what it is they're talking about. I did a story on, the people that's crossing the border illegally and how they're doing things and hurting people you know, and sometimes they run back to, their country. But this story right here is really, really sad because it happens a lot in California. It happens a lot in the states that are connected to the border. But those that are not connected to the border, they're really not getting the brunt of what's going on in the states that are connected to the border. But it says illegal alien charged with killing father of two in drunk driving crash. And it is really sad because this has been happening all too much, and they don't care. They don't care. You know, they crash the car, kill somebody, they go to jail, they get out, they do the same thing again. They don't care. They just really don't care because this is what they do. This is what they're accustomed to doing. It's not just the illegal immigrants, but it's Americans that do the same thing as well. But when you're illegal in another country and you come over here and do this kind of stuff, it makes it a lot harder, to digest. You had no business drinking and driving, and he probably didn't have a license, probably didn't have insurance. So it's going to be left up to either family members, friends, or GoFundMe to bury this man that has, kids. And he's sitting there with a stupid look on his face, looking just as stupid. Okay. And I'm glad Breitbart said, instead of calling him a migrant, he's an illegal alien, straight up and down. An illegal alien, no, he did. An illegal alien hit and killed a North Carolina father of two children last month in a drunk driving crash, local law enforcement says. They always want to say allegedly, especially when you know they did. He did it, or it wouldn't be in the news. Robin Pacheco, I think that's how you say it, a 35-year-old illegal alien from Honduras has been charged with drunk driving and felony death by vehicle after allegedly after he killed, now you know allegedly, after he killed 36-year-old Cheston Edwards on March 29th in Princeton, North Carolina. According to law enforcement, Edwards was driving home from his girlfriend's house late at night and was speaking to her on the phone. Pachero police said was drunk and driving the wrong way down the highway when he crashed into Edwards. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Cheston's girlfriend said the phone just cut off while they were talking. Edwards' mother, Mary Edwards, told WRAL 5 News she thought maybe he just went through a bad area. While Edwards was killed in the crash, Pachero was not injured. See, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency confirmed to Breitbart News that Pachero is an illegal alien from Honduras who is now wanted by ICE. He needs to know that he has hurt me deeply, Mary Edwards told WRAL. He's taken something from me that he shouldn't have taken. Edwards leaves behind his 9-year-old son and 4-year-old daughter, among other family members. Pachero is being held on a $1 million bond. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This is really, really, really getting out of hand. And with all these people coming in from different cultures, different countries, especially, a lot of the Latinos, they love to drink. Not every last one of them, but a lot of them, they love to drink, and they drive drunk. When they get drunk, they do other things, to people, and they don't have no regards. If they let him out today, he would go right to the bar or go to the store and get something else to drink, get drunk, and do it again. He would have no regards for nobody. And he's sitting in there probably scared because he got caught. I don't think that they should let him out of jail because he'll go back to Honduras and he'll come right back across the border and do the same thing again. I think that what he needs to do is spend the rest of his life behind bars and with no possibility of parole because he's going to be a repeated offender. I'm telling you that now. This is some of the things that take place. They love to drink, they love to party, they drink so much that they think that they can get behind the wheel and get to where they're going with no problem. When you drink, your everything is impaired. And he probably kind of dozed a little bit. And how could you not see that you were going down the wrong side of the freeway? How could you not see that? This is very unfortunate. These kids lost their dad, and this is the stuff that the ex-president was talking about, with some, not all, with the way they come and the things that happens. It has been a lot of illegal aliens that have committed crimes. They went to jail, they served their time, they got out, they got deported, and they came right back and they committed the same heinous crime. Like you had some time ago, this guy, I don't know what country he was from, but he raped a 11-year-old, 13-year-old, I think it was a 9 and a 10-year-old, violently raped them. And I mean, violently raped them little girls. And he served his time in jail. He got out, and he came right back to America, and he did it again to a policeman's daughter, I think. And this time, he wasn't so lucky. He wasn't so lucky. So I'm not saying that all Latino people do this. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you have countries where men think that it's okay, to rape young girls and to rape women, and it's okay for them to do that, and that's a part of their culture. That's your culture. It's not our culture. And you think that you could come over here and do the same stuff over here, and this is not a hate speech. This is nothing. Do not go harass or disrespect or bother anybody, especially if they have nothing to do with it. Do not. I repeat it again, do not. But some years ago, these kids came from a Muslim country, and they have, of course, no respect for women. So there was this little Caucasian girl, and she was dressed in her jean jumpsuit, and so the two boys beat her up and was kicking her, and I'm sitting there like, wow. And they said they do that in their country. They don't have no regards or respect for women. And I thought that it was so crazy. And then they had a teacher. He was raping little girls in the school. And then when they arrested him, he said that was his custom. And so they basically said, well, that's a part of his custom. Well, it's not American custom. You can't be frustrated and look at a kid and say it's a part of your custom to get rid of your frustration. No, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. When people from different countries come through the borders illegally, they bring those same customs and those ideas with them, and they think that it's okay to practice those same customs and ideas in a new country. It's not okay. It's totally not okay. So this right here is a really sad story, you know. And this guy, he has no regards. He don't care. Like I said, he will get out and he will do it again. Not all Latino people will do it. So those that believe that they will, get your prejudiced head out your butt, because not everybody from different races and nationalities commit crimes. Not everybody. You have a couple of bad apples in the bunch. and you blame the bad apples and not the whole bunch. But this guy clearly, I don't know if he's intoxicated or what, but he don't care. He didn't even get hurt, but he killed somebody else. It's ridiculous. I say he never needs to get out ever, ever, ever. And you know what? I don't know. It's just a hard thing. So you guys, you take care of yourself. Be very watchful, you guys. If you see somebody that looks like they're driving drunk, don't try to get next to them. Get behind them. Take their license plate down. Call the police. Report them, and somebody's life could be spared, especially with this new influx of stuff that's going on. Man, it's crazy. And we'll talk about more of that, especially with the kids taking over the streets and racing, and oh man, it's just getting really ridiculous. Things like this never happened in the past the way that these things are happening now. So you guys take care of each other, be careful out there, okay? And take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later, you guys.